she tried to destroy CoryxKenshin's life. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I've never watched the CoryxKenshin video, all right? And I'm not trying to sit here and shit on him or anything, but like, the nigga has like, what, 10 mil subs? What the fuck does my view have to do with anything, all right?
TikToker allegedly doctored images and took out of context clips to try to ruin CoryxKenshin's life.
Okay.
Seemingly all for some attention online.
I mean, just some regular female stuff, you know, just some regular female stuff.
So this story is wild and honestly a bit frustrating to watch unfold.
Well, I didn't hurt you. You're good, right? What you do, Corey?
That was the first out of context and worrying clip that I saw on the internet recently about this whole situation, and we'll get into the details of that one shortly.
He's like a gamer, right? The only thing I heard about him was when, actually, I have seen that he has fake teeth. All right, I've seen a TikTok clip and he like, and like that shit looked like he drew marker on his teeth, like it disappeared.
We're talking about CoryxKenshin, one of the largest gaming creators on the platform, who's now at the center of a controversy involving emotional abuse allegations, viral TikToks, doctored screenshots, and a whole lot of internet sleuthing.
Emotional abuse? How the fuck does that happen? So, yo, you're fat. Like that? Something?
And what's been clarified, because
is that emotional abuse?
And this whole situation feels like
I heard a lot of bitches' feelings in
less of a call out and more of a public therapy session that spiraled into a career hit job. But starting on July 13th, a TikToker going by Panda Ninja Official posted a video as a part of this like bacon avocado trend. If you're not familiar, that's one of these like TikTok trends where people reveal some sort of secret about themselves in the middle of a video, just kind of hidden in there. And in this video, the secret was, I dated CoryxKenshin and he hurt me really bad, and I'm not the only one. And I mean, just like that, she went viral. 500,000 views in just 24 hours. Then came all the slideshows. And I cannot stress enough on how back-to-back she was posting all this information, which is all now been deleted now. Within 72 hours,
she deleted everything?
All of this has been scrubbed off the internet.
Why? Bro, if you're gonna put something on the fucking internet just for you to delete it, bro, stand your ground, bitch. Stand your ground.
She just launched a bunch of information up there and people went, why are you airing all this out? So she deleted it. Then on top of that, she made her account private as well. But right after the first video, she shared 3 long posts claiming that she dated Cory back in 2018 and the relationship was emotionally abusive. And here she accused him of—
Bro, 7 years ago, and now you want to bring this shit up and try to ruin this man's— Bro, let the past be in the past, bitch. Like, damn.
Love bombing, gaslighting, and said that he kept the relationship a secret. That last one is very normal for large YouTubers. Like,
I feel like all of that is normal. Ghosting, everyone gets ghosted, everyone gets love bombed. What the bro? This bitch is just trying to pick at shit, bro.
Are you gonna air
She's just trying to pick at shit.
That's
literally what she's doing.
You want to have a split
CoryxKenshin one. I don't even gotta watch
private life.
I don't even gotta watch everything else.
That makes it a whole lot easier to stay mentally sane. But she also said after their breakup, when she told him she had cancer, he responded by calling her message the most passive-aggressive cancer reveal ever. Now, whether or not that's actually true or if the messages are even real—
Wait, he left because she had cancer?
We'll get into that later on in this video. But before we get any deeper, let's take a quick second to talk about who CoryxKenshin is, as Cory is one of the largest YouTubers on the platform. He first launched his channel back in 2009, and over the years built a massive following, now sitting at over 17 million subscribers.
17 million?
Horror game playthroughs, clean humor, and uplifting positive content. He wasn't always just a gaming YouTuber, though, because earlier on, Cory made home skits and comedy sketches, but eventually pivoted into the horror gaming space. And that's where he really blew up. If you were on YouTube at like the peak of the Five Nights at Freddy's era, you basically could not miss the guy. And despite going on multiple hiatuses, seriously.
Yeah, I was never into Five Nights at Freddy's or anything.
This dude has disappeared from the platform like 15 times, but he always returns to continue to crush it. At this point, it's safe to say he has one of the most loyal fan bases out there, which he refers to as a samurai. I guess there's just like a common theme where horror game creators have a name for their audience. But hey, that's part of why the situation is so jarring, because Cory had almost no controversies attached to his name.
That does sound like some nerd ass shit.
In over a decade on this platform.
I ain't letting no grown man call me a fucking samurai.
He's always been kind of like a good guy on YouTube. Family friendly, faith-based, wholesome content. And that's the image. So now when someone from his past comes forward saying he was emotionally manipulative or toxic, it throws the entire internet into confusion. But what we're slowly learning from the situation is if you have to call someone out on the internet, make sure it's not fake. And I hate to say this, but the stuff that she was posting to me seems to be for attention. Because later on that same day, she posted a video clip of her and Cory walking together, seemingly in a casual, flirty moment. And it was obvious that Cory knew he was being filmed.
Still on.
Yeah, still on.
Then I woke up again.
That's who you was dating?
Did you watch me sleep? Did you watch me sleep?
Yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep too.
What?
I'm sorry. I just got this that I do.
Well,
I didn't hurt you. You're good, right?
What you do, Cory?
Okay, so at first, that's
I mean, but he's obviously fucking joking, bro. He's obviously joking.
Worrying clip. At first, he said, yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep, too. And they both laughed. Obviously, that doesn't sound great. And a lot of people online immediately did what the internet does best. Clip Quote, outrage, repeat. Some users started suggesting that Cory had admitted to doing something non-consensual. People were tweeting all about it, trying to reframe it as like some sort of confession. But here's the thing. The accuser came forward
Bro, I'm gonna be, what the fuck?
herself the next day on July 14th and said, hey, I was never SA'd. She emphasized that her claims were about emotional manipulation, not physical abuse.
Bro, females do that shit all the time, bro. Let's be honest. Like, in a relationship or not, I remember I was sleeping. I just wake up and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, get off me.
So
you feel
she
me?
then went live on TikTok with another
y'all
creator
can
and
think I'm
clarified
lying,
again,
but
no SA, no physical harm. When the actual person in the video is
I didn't
laughing
care.
in the
I mean, it was
moment and
my
then later
girl
on
at the
says, no,
time,
nothing
so
happened, you kind of have to ask, what was the goal here?
Nah, I
Because
switched
once that clip
sides.
is
I
out in
switched
the world,
teams.
context doesn't matter for a lot of people. A lot of people will see that clip and go, oh, that's crazy that happened. I don't like this guy anymore. And just like that, he could have lost a good chunk of his audience if they didn't look into it any further. And this is why I'm making this video, even though I normally don't cover topics like this.
Not like I never said that he SA'd me ever. And I'm gonna reiterate that because whoever comes in here new and stuff like that. I just want people to understand I never said that at all. This was literally not intended to attack.
But why does she got like some OnlyFans ass profile pic, bro? Like, you're a grown ass woman on your hands and knees taking a mirror pic with some provocative outfit on. Like, come on, bro. You just want attention. Get out of here.
Towards Cory, so please stop.
Your name is Panda Ninja.
Towards him.
Fuck out of here.
That is not true, and that's not what I said.
And while she says, I never said he SA'd me, she definitely implied it. But here's a crazy part. People online pretty quickly put together that the screenshots were doctored. According to this user on Twitter and others, someone who helped make the Xbox screenshots came forward saying the messages were fake. So allegedly, someone helped her fabricate this entire text exchange. Now we're in this whole like, is this fan fiction territory? Like what is this? Even
out here faking text messages, bro. That is fucking wild.
Panda Ninja, she stood by her overall story.
And people
said
believe
that she
it.
never meant to cancel Cory. She just wanted to speak her truth and process the emotional damage here. But when you're posting TikToks with dramatic music, jump cuts, and private conversations, and of course captions like "he never cared," and then wrapping that into like this whole like it's not about canceling, I don't understand what the goal is here. Because obviously there's going to be a large group of people on the internet who will go into this witch hunt mode, especially since he's a large creator. And honestly, I don't even see anything cancelable here. This is just her airing out their breakup and dirty laundry. Because I mean, the main allegations here are ghosting, love bombing, gaslighting, and
bro, females are so, it's like they're damn near scary at this point, bro. They will go as much as they would love you, they would like use that to hurt you. All right, they don't give a fuck, bro. They don't give a fuck if they ruin your life. They will make up some bullshit lie, whatever, to as long as it hurts you.
Keeping their relationship a secret. That just sounds like a typical bad short-term relationship that didn't work out. I feel like if anything, this is for a therapist or a close group of friends. If it's still irking you 8 years later and
8 years later.
And then obviously to top it all off, Panda's former roommate came forward to share her side of the things.
I had literally just posted a video about my experience with a woman who accused CoryxKenshin of emotional abuse and found out that apparently you guys managed to figure it out and weasel out of her within 7 hours that she was lying. Let me add a little bit of extra third-party context here. This is little 21-year-old me and Nami at the time. Notice that the side of her head is shaved. Yeah. I'm saying this because even though the timeline wasn't confirmed based off of the videos that she posted and the messages that she was trying to circulate not having a timestamp, I'm pretty sure this was around the time I lived with her, if not slightly before. When we did live together, she did very briefly tell me about Cory, but more in like we didn't actually date. We just kind of talked, but because he was busy with YouTube stuff, it didn't work out.
Okay, well, that sounds very interesting.
Hey, W fucking Cory, bro, because a lot of you simps out there would cut all that shit off for a female, all right?
Interesting.
That's some G shit right there.
But it gets worse.
I salute
but
you.
While I lived with her, before I even moved out here in May of 2017, she was already actively dating someone, a mutual friend of ours who I will not name because he's not into the drama. It's been 8 years. And immediately after they broke up, she was dating somebody else. So
damn,
things just didn't really add up. You know what I'm saying?
That bitch a hoe.
There's going to be a lot of people who know her and are going to be able to call her out because we had a humongous friend group in K-Town in New York. So really interesting to see how many people are willing to come out and tell you guys that they know for a fact that she's lying.
Damn, everyone knows she's a fucking liar, bro. A hoe, a liar, all of it. And her head is shaved.
According to one of Panda's roommates from this time, Panda has always been shady. That's interesting. Doesn't seem like the people who are around the situation, even back in 2018, think the accusations are true. So what's the reaction online? Well, it's kind of split down the middle. Some took these allegations very seriously. Others...
I promise I am not trying to flirt, thirst trap anybody. I brush my teeth and I need some
especially
fucking
Corey's longtime fans
Vaseline.
weren't having it. They pointed out that Corey's been on YouTube since 2009, never had any drama, doesn't curse, makes horror gameplay videos, and is literally one of the most clean-cut creators on the platform. That isn't like, you know, a blanket shield that like deflects all or bad PR, but still, he has a really good track record. But others felt like this whole thing was very one-sided. Like, okay, even if Corey was a bad boyfriend, why are we airing this out 8 years later? And that's where the criticism started turning towards her. If the main issue was ghosting, bad texting, and him being
Stop thinking about me, bro. Why you staring at me like that, ho?
cold after a breakup, is that really worth trying to stain someone's career? And obviously a lot of other creators chimed in saying things like, if he was really that toxic, she wouldn't be smiling in those clips, or she waited 7 years to post this, why now? Those are quotes, by the way. But from what I can piece together, Cory and Panda Ninja, they allegedly dated in 2018. The relationship ended. She felt it was toxic and emotionally manipulative, so she posted about it on TikTok in July of 2025. Some of the evidence may be fabricated, and she clarified there was no SA, no physical harm. Her goal here, I guess, was an apology, because she didn't want to cancel him. But here's the thing, intent doesn't really matter when you're holding on to the matches. Like, you can say you didn't want to start a fire, but if you drop a bunch of receipts on the internet and a bunch of out of context clips framed the way she did, the fire is going to happen anyway. Do I think CoryxKenshin is a criminal? No, absolutely not. Do I think he might have been a jerk in a relationship? Maybe. That's possible.
Hey,
do I think any of that needs to be turned into a viral expose with semi-fake receipts and out of context clips?
I don't think he was a bad guy or a bad boyfriend. I think, honestly, but females, they be taking shit like so fucking far, bro. I've had where I was texting a girl. I didn't text her back for a day. All right, just because I was so busy. I just had such a busy day. The next day, she called me saying she was crying because she thought like I ghosted her. She thought I was like I didn't like her anymore. I was like, damn nigga, I was just busy, bro. Shit happens. Like, you ain't my priority. And then she's going around telling all her friends and shit. Oh my god, he's a fucking asshole. I was like, oh, okay.
Absolutely not. This is not justice. This is just a breakup posted on the For You page. Cory hasn't responded yet, and honestly, he probably won't. And that's likely a smart move in this exact situation. But one thing is clear. Once again, the internet showed that it's really easy to destroy a reputation in 60 seconds, even when the story is full of contradictions. But hey, that's about it for today. I just wanted to make a short and concise.
Hey, Cory won. Don't worry about it.